Right, so I wrote this poem as part of our Spoken Bars workshop in response to Poets Night Off. That was written by Garen, one of our poets at the workshop. Yeah. And this is called Humph. The one time that he made it down, there was ne'er a metaphor to be found. Not a sonnet, not a haiku, just a no poetry, please and thank you. Humph. If you were to utter an epithet, all the poets would touch so much that you would regret of opening your mouth, of uttering a verse, of all those hours that you spent to rehearse. No Shakespeare or Keats, no words trapped between pristine white sheets, not a limerick or a playful ditty, or which reply to someone that made you feel shitty. Not even a piece of prose, all the poets would just thumb their nose. Humph. So instead they got royally drunk as a skunk, completely bladdered and recited Blackadder. They drank the bar dry, of ale, cider and whiskey, and at the end of their nights they were known to get frisky. They awoke the next morning with incredible pain, a monumental hangover that would shame Hurricane Jane. Thank you.
This is a Sebastian the Crab cover. I don't know if you're probably familiar with The Little Mermaid. The seaweed is always greener in somebody else's lake. You dreamed about going up there, but that was a big mistake. You just look at the world around you, right here on the ocean's floor. Such wonderful things surround you. What more could you be looking for? Oh, under the sea. Under the sea. Darling, it's better down where it's wetter. Take it from me. Up on the shore, they work all day. Out in the sun, they slave away. While we're devoting full time to floating under the sea. Down here all the fish is lucky, 'cause over the waves they roll. The fish on the land ain't lucky, 'cause they'll end up in the bowl. The fish on the boat is lucky, waiting for a worse fate. One day when the boss get hungry, guess who's gonna be on the plate? Us. Under the sea. Under the sea. Nobody beats us, fryers or eaters in fricassee. We're what the land folks love to cook. Under the sea, we're off the hook, free from our troubles. Life in the bubble. Under the sea. Well, a new play the flute, they can't play the harp, the place played the bass. They found in sharp the Chuck played the love, Chuck played the Duke is the fluke of soul, and the Ray he can play the lings on the strings. Trout rocking out, catfish he sings the trout and the sprout. They know where it's at, and oh that blowfish blow under the sea, under the sea. That word is where, take it from me. What have they got? A lot of sand. We've got a hot crustacean band. Each little slug here know how to look here. Each little snail here know how to wail here. That's why it's hotter under the water. Now we're in luck here, down in the muck here, under the sea. Thank you.
Okay, good evening. I'm Garen Southern, otherwise known as the Vogon Captain, and you'll know why in a sec when I start to read some of this rubbish poetry of mine. This first one is called, and it may be close to many people's hearts, it's called Cometh the Courier, Cometh the Van. Right. Somewhere in the Amazon jungle, there must be a mighty big shed. to store all the goodies in bundles we order whilst lying in bed. There's a queue of white vans round the corner that leads right up to our abode. We're thinking of hiring a butler, as the doorbell is on overload. Delinquents once played knock-down ginger. They ring and they run away fast. As couriers don't ever linger, we can guess what they did in their past. Some items are small and an odd shape, but packages aren't always apt. A pencil might come in a large crate, or nails individually wrapped. With so many vendors to choose from, and shopping online round the clock, plus available credit to draw on, the trick is to know when to stop. We once had a yearn for adventure. We once might have slipped into town, but we'll forego the dubious pleasure of seeing more shops closing down. Thank you. Okay, this one's called Bye Bye, and you'll see why in a sec. When Uncle Gaston cashes his chips, he's asked to be tossed into the skip, along with the rubbish and the dust. No weeping mourners, he wants no fuss. Discarded with the rest of the truck, another old geezer amongst the muck, laid to rest on the mattress soiled when he shuttles off his mortal coil. He was never one for formal dues. He has no suit, brown boots, no shoes. Not for him a requiem mass, he'd rather rot amid the trash. There'll be no wake for folks to gather, no hearse or coffin or ashes to scatter. Donations, though, will be received, but no more bedsteads, if you please. Testimonial tribute shall not be said, no last post or will to be read, nor prayers or priests for his last rites. His journey's end, the landfill site. Thank you.